is the first time I've worn a real bra in weeks, and I don't like it. I'm uncomfortable. I don't like it. Ow. Oh, would you look at me? Welcome to my kitchen. This is where I make things to eat. I like to eat, so I'm in here a lot. It's February, and since it's almost Valentine's Day, I thought I'd get a little bit festive. I thought I'd bake some cookies, because I like cookies, obviously, and help you bake some sweets for your sweets, or for yourself, if you're really alone. And it's okay, it's fine. Remember how I said that in Imagination Land you could pretend to come over and we could eat cookies? Now I'm gonna make cookies and you can pretend to eat them. And if you wanted to bake some cookies with me, then you can follow this recipe. So I make these cookies probably like once a month because they're bomb as fuck. They're so good. I actually took a batch to work and tricked all of my coworkers because they're like, oh, those cookies are great. I'm like, aha! Gotcha, they're vegan. Oh, it involves all things basic, like vegan shit and pumpkin. Obviously, I like pumpkin. If you want to follow along with me on these cookies, then I'll put the actual link to the recipe in the description. But I've been making this for so long that I've like doctored it to how I want it to be because now since I no longer have a gallbladder, it's really difficult for me to digest some dairy, so I can't use dairy. So here's all the ingredients if you want to do that with me. You need 1 cup of pumpkin. I use this kind. 1 cup of sugar, and I use organic cane sugar because I'm an asshole. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, but I'm gonna use coconut oil because I'm a hippie. And you're supposed to add an egg, but dairy. So I made this little concoction. It's common among the veganese. It's a little bit of flax meal and water, and then you let it sit for a while, and then it makes like this egg thing, and it works. So 1 egg, 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, cinnamon, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And to do that, to where I don't have a bunch of little spoons laying everywhere, I'm ghetto and I put it all in shot glasses. Hell yeah! And you're supposed to have a tablespoon of milk and baking soda dissolved together. I don't know why that's a big deal, because I'm not a chef, but that's what you're supposed to do, so shot glass. 2 cups of chocolate chips, but I'm an asshole and I'm using non-dairy carob chips, but like if you don't want to be an asshole, just use regular old fucking Nestle Toll House. It's whatever. 2 cups. Then a tablespoon of vanilla extract. So set your oven for 350 because you don't want to have all this mixed and then have to wait 10 more extra minutes for cookies. So preheat. I'm just gonna slap some shit in a bowl and then put it all together and make some cookies. So, get ready. So in 1 bowl, we're gonna put the pumpkin, the sugar, the vegetable oil or coconut oil, and the pseudo egg, and then mix it all together. That was a gross sounding plop, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. It looks like vomit. And then in this bowl, we're gonna put the flour, the baking powder, the ground cinnamon, and the salt. Add your milk and baking soda concoction to your powder mess. Seems like it does a lot, doesn't it? I don't know science. And then you're gonna add all the nasty shit in each bowl together so that they can make sweet, sweet love and become amazing cookies that you can eat. Still looks like vomit. And then once you got that mixed up and it kind of looks like a dough, then you add the vanilla extract and the chocolate chips, or the vegan bullshit that I pretend are chocolate chips. I'm actually only gonna add a cup because honestly I like more pumpkin than I like chocolate. Mocklet. Oh my god, Friends! Savannah, watch Friends! Now get yourself a big ass baking sheet and fuck around with this mixture until you get cute little balls about yay big. But I can't do this because I get too hyped I put them way too big, and then they turn out like little muffins, and it's a mess. So stick with me, okay? You gotta spray this with something and also stick, obviously. And obviously, I'm gonna go with coconut oil, because I'm a fucking hippie. Now you wanna bake that for like 10 minutes, or until they look like cookies, and not ugly little pumpkin balls. Now you wait 10 minutes. Would you look at that? 10 minutes, internet magic. Okay, so take the things out of the oven, and then you have to put them on a wire rack thing, and then have to stare at them for like 15 minutes while they cool down so that you don't burn the inside of your face. Or you could just burn the inside of your face. Hell yeah! Look how fucking big they are. You saw how little my pumpkin balls were. Look at that. I can't get it right. Now I have to wait. I don't like waiting. Okay, now I'm gonna put them on a pretty little plate. Pretend that I'm fancy. We all know I'm not. Oh yeah, look at these. Made these all me by myself. Call me Martha fucking Stewart. Look at me go. If you want to make these, the actual less asshole recipe will be in the little box down below. But I'm gonna eat these now. So I hope you like this. Hope it was fun for you to come over and play in Imagination Land and eat cookies. Make sure you subscribe because I'm liking doing this and I think it's fun. And I might bake more cookies. Okay, I'll see you later. Thank you for coming over. It's time for you to go now. Okay, bye.
Unless they're like strapped up, hooked up, the weight is no longer being pulled this way and it's up here, but